Hello Star Wars action figure collectors and fans, it's filmmaker Mike, and I've got another Clone Wars action figure review. And for this figure review, we're going to be looking at the Jedi Master, also known as Shaak Ti. So here we go. So we've got Shaak Ti right here, and this is the first release of Shaak Ti in the Clone Wars style of action figures. And I love the profile shot of Shaak Ti here. She's very beautiful. You can see her head tails. And very interesting, of course, because yes, the Clone Wars happens between episode 2 and 3, and we do know that there is a deleted scene in the episode 3 DVD, and I'm sure they've also included it in the Blu-ray as well, that Shaak Ti was killed by General Grievous in episode 3, and that was a deleted scene. And of course, if you played The Force Unleashed, then you know that Shaak Ti was not killed. And even if the deleted scene was not included, that General Grievous kills Shaak Ti, the deleted scene was not included in the final cut of Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So it's interesting because we do see her later on in the continuity in The Force Unleashed. So very cool, very interesting tidbit there. Anyway, here's Shaak Ti as she first debuted in the Season 3 Episode 1 of the Clone Wars. And really nice looking figure. We've got a Galactic Battle Game card here. This is Clone Wars figure number 31. Includes a lightsaber. So on the back, we've got a nice screenshot of her in action from the episode. Well, I think this is from the second episode of Season 3, when Grievous and Asajj Ventress attack. Or possibly, I think, the third episode. I can't even remember. It's been a while since I saw those episodes. But great episodes, great Season 3 opener. And we've got the description right here on the back of the card for a character. Jedi Master Shaak Ti trains clone troopers on Kamino. The Jedi General observes the squads during training exercises, assessing their individual skills and ability to work as a team. With her colorfully patterned lekku, she is a striking figure who moves with agility and precision when demonstrating battle techniques. So, very cool. And the only accessory and weapon she has is pretty much a lightsaber. So, let me open her up for the review. And very easily, just open that plastic prison and unleash Jedi Master Shaak Ti. So, we got our Galactic Battle Game card here. And she does have an elastic band, so I'm just going to cut that real quick. There we go. And there is some tape on her lightsaber blade. So, it's better to take off the tape than just to pull off the lightsaber, because you might accidentally snap it or bend it out of shape. And she does have some soft goods, which I am a fan of soft goods on figures when done right. Here's her action figure stand and Galactic Battle Game card holder and the Galactic Battle Game die. So here's Shaak Ti, very, very nice figure. She does have very long lekku head tails. And I'm wondering, of course, if we do see Ahsoka grow much older, if we will, of course, we've seen a preview of that in Season 4. So it'll be interesting, or Season 3 during the Mortis trilogy. So it'll be interesting to see if we will see an action figure of Ahsoka with longer lekku. So that'll be really cool. Anyway, going over her articulation, she does have a ball-jointed neck. Okay, but of course, as far as moving up and down, head movement is restricted from the lekku, and especially at the base of her neck. Okay, and she does have long lekku head tail back there, and wow, it's really long. It extends all the way. I'm going to have to take off her soft goods Jedi robe just to be able to show her articulation more and what she can do. So, and it's interesting, I think this could have been the same hand that they used for Ahsoka, because I remember, or possibly a different sculpt, because her fingers seem to be longer, but I seem to remember Ahsoka having the first figure of Ahsoka. So she could be using recycled body parts from Ahsoka. So there's her lekku head tail from the back. It's very long, reaches below her, pretty much her butt. So very long, and it definitely does restrict head movement. Well, never mind. She can actually, now without the soft goods, it's easier to see that she can move her head down and she can still look up. So that is very cool, because her Leku is very soft plastic, so that's really nice. Very nicely detailed and painted. She does have ball hinged shoulders, ball hinged elbows, and swivel wrists. She does have a swivel waist, and I'm gonna have to lift up her skirt here. It's okay, she's wearing her trousers, her pants. She does have swivel hips, swivel waist, ball hinged knees right there, and no ball hinged ankles. And I'd be surprised if they still did add ball hinged ankles, because her ankles, her feet are so small, so tiny. But very, very cool figure. Very nice sculpting, and her scarf here, her very tan scarf, looks like you can actually remove it. So it's a separate piece. So that's nice, you can remove it. But I just like to leave it on. And even without a Jedi robe, she's a very cool looking action figure. You can definitely get her into some neat action poses, and definitely play with her well. She looks awesome, and got her lightsaber here. And the blue blade is a lighter color of blue, and it's easier to have her hold her lightsaber with her left hand, because she has a she has a gripping left hand. And of course with the right hand, it's better for her to use the force with that. So very cool figure. I love again the addition of the soft goods and the additional details on her costume, on the scarf, on her Leku, and on this front front sash, I guess is the best term for it. But her skirt, soft goods, is very nicely done. Her Jedi robe is very cool, and I absolutely love this figure without the Jedi cloak as well. I usually like my figures complete with the Jedi cloak, but this is a very nice figure that can also stand alone without her Jedi cloak. She looks very nice. Her costume is just great. So I hope we get to see her again I'm sure we will see her again in the Clone Wars, but I do hope we get to see her without her Jedi robe. That'll be really cool in action. And as you can see there, the skirt does cover most of her legs, of course, her feet. But if you raise it up just a bit to show her boots or her shoes, then you can definitely see she's in an action pose. Wow, what can I say? I just really I'm enjoying this figure. I love this figure. This is definitely a highly recommended Clone Wars Jedi action figure. Jedi Master Shaak T. I love the paint apps, the articulation. Although some of her skirt has some loose threads, and I've noticed some of them are falling off, so you just want to be careful. Yeah, so there's some loose threads coming off from the very end of her skirt. So you want to just be careful of that you don't automatically accidentally rip them all out. Otherwise you'll really ruin it. But again, this is a very solid figure, and I'm really enjoying just posing her and looking at her. And let me just put her Jedi robe back on again, because I think she looks great as well with a Jedi robe. Any Jedi does. And it's just great to see that there's a solid, she's got a really nice costume design, and just the figure. This figure is awesome. So there she is with a Jedi robe, and you can also put her hood up, and it should also be able to cover her Leku, or her head tails, top of her head tails, just like that. Very cool. Although yes, it is a little bit higher than normal, but of course she's got her head tails. But a very cool figure. Again, very nice articulation, very nice paint apps. The soft goods is just done perfectly, I think. And like I mentioned, I'm a huge fan of soft goods and action figures when done right. And this is a perfect example of Hasbro doing soft goods just right. So a very awesome figure. Highly recommended. I definitely give this Shaak T Clone Wars action figure a solid 5 out of 5 Leku. So hope you all enjoyed me unboxing and reviewing this action figure for all of you. Stay tuned for more Clone Wars action figure reviews, and I hope you all enjoyed it. So please feel free to click on the thumbs up button right below. Like, favorite, rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, may the Force be with you. Bye.